This is Mark Cunningham, and we are back with another edition of Beacon Weekly. This week we're with Hannah Cox, our Director of Outreach. And she's here today because she's going to kind of talk to us about our most recent lawsuit, which we kind of announced this week. And she's worked very close with our client and with our lawyer, Braden. So essentially explain what, first of all, let's talk first about why we filed the suit. So kind of give us the backstory of what happened and what we filed the suit on.
Yeah, so about a year ago, we met Adam Jackson, who is a retired veteran, and he had developed a really unique product that essentially, basically is a software that people can install on existing systems that they have. So if a school has a monitor or a church or something like that, they can install this software, and it has the ability to use facial recognition technology to match people's profiles to people appearing on the property. So this could be really effective if someone like a school wanted to make sure that no one on, say, a sex registry list was showing up at their school, or say you have someone who's been banned from a property like a domestic abuse shelter, you don't want an abusive husband showing up, you could actually use this software to alert people if he did show up on the property. And they could then have any number of things that they took action on. They could shut down the property, it would help them identify the person quickly, they could go after them, and essentially keep the school or the other property safer.
So basically you're saying like it's a way to like prevent possible issues for like schools, churches, things like that, because they can identify possible perpetrators
immediately,
and then lock the school down. So it's a way that it could eventually, potentially stop shootings and things like that, right?
Definitely.
So Adam Jackson, you said former military guy. Essentially, he made this great software that could help a lot of people, and then the state said no. Is that what happened?
So basically, he got wind that perhaps this might be classified as an alarm system, which he thought was weird since it was a software. It uses the same kind of technology that, say, Facebook uses when you post a picture and it says, do you want to tag this person in it? So he thought he would cross his T's, dot his I's, and he went to the alarm board and he asked, can I sell this product? And that was when he found out that he actually had to be licensed as an alarm board technician to do that. And to be able to be licensed as that, he had to have about 5 years of training.
So he can't release the product is basically the thing because he doesn't have this 5 years of training.
Exactly.
Despite the fact that it would be successful. And not only that, but like he actually wanted to give it away to a synagogue, right?
That's right.
And the state told him you can't give this away to somebody?
That's correct. They did tell him that. But one person on the alarm board was quite helpful and offered to license the software for him and sell it through his own company since they were blocking Adam from doing so.
So, okay, wow. So basically the idea is that we're suing the state because we're saying that this should not be an alarm board and he should not need a license to do that. That's basically the idea.
Right. There's no reason to make Adam get 5 years worth of training to do things like install burglar alarms when he simply is trying to upload a software to an existing system. So even if he did jump through all these hoops, go through all this training, waste 5 years, it still wouldn't be applicable to his product or to his actual job.
So essentially, just another example of the government kind of getting involved in something and making it harder. It's like when they don't let barbers give free haircuts to people at a church, things like that, where you're actually hurting the very people that these, laws are intended to help by not allowing his system to be used.
That's exactly right. All of these regulations, if they aren't protecting public health or safety components, are always hurting the people because you're making things more expensive, you're making it harder for people to get a job. But in this case, it's even more egregious because you're actually preventing people from accessing something that could keep them safer.
Great. Well, you can keep up to date on this case. You go to our website, beacontn.org. We'll have information on there, and we'll definitely keep you updated on this show as the case moves forward and as some verdicts start coming out. So we appreciate spending time with us again. Go check out our case on Adam Jackson. Great guy, ex-military man. So we will see you next week.